the House by a minimum of 223 seats. So they all agree that they will at least capture 223 seats. Hello everyone, welcome back to Luis Discusses Everything. In today's video, we're going to discuss the 2022 House election prediction. This, as like last week, I wanted to make an update as to how the House elections are looking or are shaping up. And not much has changed, honestly, on the House front. The Republicans are still highly favored to win the House. In fact, their probability have remained flat from, I think, 81% last week to 80% this week. The momentum is very much in favor of the Republican Party, and you can see it in the forecasting map of 538 Politics Forecast. As you can see, you have still 197 seats that are solid for the Republican Party, 17 which are lean for them, 5 which are slightly lean towards them, and then 11 that are toss-up. And on the Democratic side, it's just like a totally different scenario. 165 which are solid, 26 which are lean and slightly lean, 14, 11 which are toss-up. So a much bigger advantage for the Republican Party. So it only takes a few seats, honestly, for them to win. In 80% of outcomes, you have the Republican Party winning in a vast majority of them. For a generic standpoint of a maximum of 246 seats for the Republican Party to 213 seats for the Democratic Party. That's the average here. The most that the Democrats can win is 222 seats, and the best outcome for them, that's if they manage to win the House, and the best outcome for Republicans is 246 seats. So quite a notable difference. The same thing you can see in how the popular vote for the House translates into seats. You can see that if Republicans are winning the popular vote, or even if they are slightly below the Democrats in the popular vote, they still win the House, even if they are losing by as much as 1% or 2%. It's just that it's so like lopsided in favor of the Republican Party because of gerrymandering. How does the forecast change? Well, you see that, it hasn't really changed as much, right? The best time for Republicans was around July, in which they had an 88% chance of capturing the House. And the worst time for them was around October 3rd, just basically 3 weeks ago, in which they had a 69% chance of capturing the House. But now that has shifted woefully in favor of the Republicans, all the way up into a peak of 81%, which was last week. And now has basically plateaued since then to 80%. So not much has changed in that regard. On the popular vote margin, they still have a 4% lead versus the Democrats on the popular vote. So it's a pretty notable advantage in favor of the Republican Party. Like, the Republicans are going to capture the Senate, the House. The Senate is a different question altogether, but the House, it's just a matter of by how many seats. And you can see that most pundits have the Republicans, the consensus amongst pundits is that they have the Republicans capturing the House by a minimum of 223 seats. So they all agree that they will at least capture 223 seats in this House election, 2022 House election prediction. And I agree. This is up from 218 seats last time I did this forecast. So it has only gotten better for the Republican Party. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends. Also, let me know in the comments, who do you think is going to win the House? Who do you think is going to win the Senate as well? And by how much of a margin? And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.